Why is it going to be KFC? Why are you on a KFC thing?
Because that's the main event this week. He was eating KFC, and he didn't know if he should put the chicken down because he like,
One more bite?
I gotta get back in fight camp. But he decided to finish the chicken, and you know. But imagine you're eating, the phone call comes in. Hey,
It's happened before.
You're fighting the main event in Rio on Saturday. And
Plane
like,
leaves in 20 minutes.
and he's like, oh, put it down. It's like, I got to go for a run. You know, because if you're not preparing to fight, if you're not knowing that you didn't know, you got to, like, all
It's
of a
his
sudden.
fault for answering the phone.
Well, that just shows you got to stay ready. In combat sports, you always got to be ready to answer the call. Always got to be ready. So those big weight swings, like the big advantages they do, like they cut and then they gain a bunch of weight and then they have to diet back down. How many fighters will miss opportunity just because they're not in shape?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. A lot.
That's why you should always be ready.
I mean, do you like the way those fights are set up? Like, you know, like shouldn't you fight in your natural weight class? Like, should these?
I've said all along, thanks for tuning in, weigh-in should be Saturday morning. You fight Saturday night. You know, and then people are like, well, that doesn't give them enough time to rehydrate. That's the point.
Because Kayla Harrison weighed in 30 pounds heavier.
Well, so did Alex.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 30 pounds overnight is a massive deal.
Yep.
It's a massive advantage.
And if you're allowing it, they're not cheating. They're not doing anything wrong.
Is there some kind of water testing they can do, or water, like, is there something in the Asian culture, right? Don't they use a different method of weight cutting or water cutting, or they have some kind of system, right? Is there like a different?
Are you making this up as you go?
No, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Obviously not.
Really?
Weigh in Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. That still gives them enough time to rehydrate a little bit, but you don't want to do too much. You want them to fight at their right weight. And if not, then I don't want to hear anybody complain about Harrison weighing what she did. I saw the press conference after where Nunes is thinking about coming back to fight her. Cyborg wants to fight her. And she's like, hey, I welcome it. Let's go. I'm not running from anybody. Bring it on. Good for her.
30 pounds is a big deal.
No, of course it is. I can't believe a human can do that. That's a lot of buffet. You know, and when they do that, all kidding aside, is you have to be careful what you put in your body after, you know, the weigh-in.
Especially potassium. Like a lot of bodybuilders die between the morning show and the night show because they dieted for 20 weeks. They're so restrictive.
Yep.
They made the weight goal. They got down to like the leanness. The morning show is when the judging occurs. So the show is really done in the morning once the competitors have competed in front of the judges. Then they do the intermission. They go and they eat and they pig out and they eat all this food, and then they come back at the night show 30 pounds heavier. But that potassium dries out the heart, like the water that's remaining in the heart, and then they send them into cardiac arrest.
I would suggest don't do that.
But that's what you do if you want to be an elite champion at that level. Those are sacrifices that these athletes are willing to take. That's why the documentary.
It's not the sacrifice. I get all the sacrifice. You just don't do that after you do the morning show. You know, bring it on slowly as you know that's best. Sam Hoger, and I've told this story before, you know, he went and did that. He weighed in, and then he went to a sushi buffet Friday night. And he was so lethargic and couldn't do anything, and obviously got beat.
Yeah, no, I mean, diet, nutrition is a big part of performance. I mean,